Good afternoon. We have lots of guests for you today on Nihas International and varied topics as well. Mary Napfen from the Decorative and Fine Arts Society will be talking about their art and craft fair. That's at the Tamisa Hotel on the 23rd of April. Jill Leonard from the local Fire and Weather Facebook group will be updating us on the weather over Easter. But just now in the studio, there's a gorgeous smell of spices. I have eaten, but it's made me hungry. And we've got Mr. Singh, and he is from Little India restaurant in Calahonda. He has the India Caseta at the Feria de los Pueblos in Fuengirola, which starts from the 30th of April to the 4th of May. He's highly qualified. He has a degree in hotel management from Bombay, and he carried out his chef training at the well-renowned Ashok Group in New Delhi. And he opened Little India in 1993 and has never looked back. We also have Rob Schenkeveld from Tita ImpEx. It's a family-run business, and the company is described as a group of people who have a passion for food and they also have lots of experience in the catering industry. And as always on a Wednesday, it's Sandy Melil from the Key to Nihas Costa magazine, and she's got lots to tell us about. The new magazine's out online as well. So we look forward to talking to them all. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Catch up with you in a little bit, Sandy. I know the new magazine is out on the line. It's got lots of information for us. That's interesting and topical. But first of all, I'm looking forward to talking to you both. Okay. Now, Mr. Singh, you've been in Spain, I think, now 25 or 26 years, yes. And you're both Nihas residents as well. And we were talking earlier, and you said you felt that you were more Spanish than Indian now.
Of course, no.
Yes.
More than half my life is in Spain. So yes, I consider more of a Spaniard. Yeah. Imported one.
And of course, you do absolutely lovely Indian cuisine. Reminding people as well that it's not just about having hot food. You can have spicy food that isn't picante hot, yes. You know, to suit all taste buds.
Yes.
And I do believe that some of the spices are medicinal.
Of course, yes. Ayurveda is the oldest medicinal science, which comes from India, yes. Of course.
Yeah.
And they have combined so many of herbs and spices for the health reasons. So they try to prevent and even to cure small medical disorders by a different kind of food. So of course, the food is also a medicine. So if we take proper nutritional diet, so I don't think we have to visit a doctor.
No, I was just going to say I liked what you said earlier, which is if you eat a curry a day, you don't have to see the doctor. And it's much more interesting than eating an apple a day.
Yeah. No, and then it saves you from the tablets and the injections, you see. So we have to balance our diet. And whenever there is a small disorder, try to get it, say, sorted out with our diet.
With a diet. Okay. So what was it called again?
Ayurveda.
Ayurveda. So people could look that up on the internet.
There's still in Kerala, in south of India, there are big centers of Ayurveda where they do, say, alternative treatment for so many illnesses that many people don't know about it. But when there are terminal cases, people go there and sort out for what I mean to say, an alternative way,
yes.
Which the modern medicine cannot do.
Yeah, and much better for you, as you say. Now, there's a wonderful array of food here in front of us. Perhaps just to explain the different types of curries you brought along for us to see. I know the one on the front, I think, might be tikka masala.
Yeah, that's chicken tikka masala. That's nowadays we jokingly say it's national food of Britain. You see, it's the national dish.
The national dish of Glasgow is definitely a curry.
Then here I got some lentils. Right? Say when people are vegans or vegetarians, or they try to balance their diet. So that is the main source of protein for them. You see, lentils, chickpeas. So they try to take the basic portion of their protein from that. Then we have rice. And that's the best rice, basmati rice, which has a natural aroma. Then I did some chicken with spinach. So that's a good source for iron. And also it may I say, makes you healthy. You know, from Popeye, we know from Popeye, we used to have spinach.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Popeye.
Yeah. Popeye.
And then we have some naan bread and tandoori chicken. Tandoor is an ancient earthen oven where we roast our meats on big squares so that there's no extra fat. You know, the only fat which is in the meat, which is used for grilling the meat, and very healthy way of eating a meaty dish. And then we cook the breads on the sides of the oven, so that's the naan bread.
Okay, looks lovely and all colourful as well with all the different chilies,
Thank you.
the red and the green. And of course, you can eat in this way at your restaurant, Little India in Calahonda. And you've been involved for the past few years, quite a lot of years, with the Fuengirola and the Mijas International Festival. The Fuengirola one's coming up in 30th of April to the 4th of May. What are you going to be doing at the India Caseta at the Feria?
Well, we try to give the image of India so that the people who visit the Caseta, they get a glimpse of India and the taste of India. We have got some groups which will be doing Bhangra, Bollywood dancing, fusion, and there are some Bollywood artists which will be performing on certain days, which is there on the poster. And then apart from that, there'll be gift stalls selling clothes, typical saris and Indian clothes. And then we have gift items, paintings, the silks, the scarves, pashmina, and then we have Rob with his all fresh spices imported from India. So he will be giving certain mixes also. They're like curry powder, garam masala powder, and so that they are there. And then there are ladies doing some henna. And
there's also the Bollywood just there on the screen. Looks fantastic. But yes, ladies doing henna as well.
They'll be doing henna tattoos. So more or less kind of atmosphere which you can find in a fair in India. That's what. And with the gastronomy, of course, you'll have all this food and cobra beer, lassis, tea, whatever, say some desserts. So I think we will try to make them comfortable and they can carry some good memories of India with them.
Yeah, they can have as we say, a taste of India.
Of course.
A true taste of India.
Of course.
Look forward to that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now yourself, Rob, you have been here 2 years.
Yes.
And you set up this Tita Spices company. There's a group of you. Could you tell me why you chose to come here and why you chose to set up this company? Because I believe the spices are sourced in India, aren't they?
Yeah, that's correct. We came 2 years ago here in Spain, and we saw here there was a need for a nice quality of Indian spices. My father-in-law came on a holiday on a trip here, and he was working for many years in the area of Mumbai. In the factory of his uncle. He came into Spain and we spoke about to set up here in Spain this business. So we started up in Mumbai, get all the licenses, start buying there, and bring it into Spain. Yeah? And I do that together with Raya.
Yes, with your partner, who we've seen in some photographs as well. Yeah, lovely. Now, with these special spices, as you say, they're from India. They've got more taste to them. They're more healthy, aren't they? You can actually really taste the herbs and spices.
Well, India is really famous about the quality of the spices, what they use, of course, in their dishes. And if you open the bottles, what we bring, as Mr. Singh always say, if he opens, he smells India.
Ah, that's lovely. Yeah. That's a real compliment, isn't it? Yes, yeah. And what really are the most popular types that you're asked for?
Well, we bring whole spices, so that means, for example, the cumin, the chilies and all those kind of things. But we also bring ready-made dry mixes, for example, the tikka masala mix. So we sell that to the supermarkets, but also for restaurants. And with this spice mix, it's very easy to make a nice curry at home.
And people can buy these online, but where can they buy them in the municipality?
Well, it's not possible to buy it online.
Not to buy online.
No. What we do, we have on the Costa del Sol, I think, 40, 50 outlets, and here on the Migas Costa, there will be one on Riviera, on top of the hill.
The supermarket.
The supermarket,
there.
Yeah.
By Miraflores.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so if anybody wants to try it out, then they can visit there.
They have a very nice assortment of the ready-made mixes and also the whole spices.
Okay, so you use all these spices as well?
Yes. Since I met them, I tried their quality, and we are in constant touch. I let them know the first-hand information about
that's good.
if there's certain thing is not right, or they have to look for some alternative. So we are always in constant touch.
Yeah, in collaboration.
And they also sometimes, for experimenting, they bring something new has come. So they always bring me so that I can give them the feedback, you see.
Oh, that's good. That is good. Yeah. And of course, it's going very well, isn't it? As you say, I mean, 40 outlets already.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, you can see the outlets, the people who use it in home, but especially also the restaurants really appreciate the quality what we're bringing.
Okay, good. And look forward to being kept updated with it all.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Now, Sandy, lots of things happening, especially for the Easter period. So I'll let you start with some of the activities.
Yes. The first one is on Saturday. Is the Pay to Walk for Positively Pink and Positively Blue. And that's meeting up at El Oceano Hotel in Torrenueva Playa at 10:30 for registration. It's €5 to register. And then they're going to, if you don't wear either pink or blue, you have to pay an extra €1. And if you've not got the right walking shoes, it's an extra €1. If you've come on your own and not brought people, then it's an extra €1 as well.
So it creeps up.
Yeah, just a fun way, really. I think they're going to be walking around the beach area, and they're going to get a map when they get there. So it's just a nice thing for people that like walking, or just to join on to and to raise the money.
Yeah, it's a nice idea, all age groups, and be a fun day out.
Yeah, they said as it's on the beach and everything, it might be a little bit difficult with the dogs and the prams and things. So probably the children can go, but not the prams.
But not the prams and the dogs. Yes. They can wait for them at the end. And I do believe Temisa Hotel.
Yes, Temisa Hotel are having a nice lunch on Easter Sunday, and that's in the Camino Viejo de Coin, and the music by Dave Lee. He sings Dean Martin.
Yeah, he does it very well.
He's very good at it.
Yeah, he does it very well.
And I think there's a free welcome glass of cava and traditional Sunday lunch there. So, and also the Ventre El Jinete and the Carretera La Cala Golf. They've got Sunday lunch. You can see that on page 59.
Beautiful views, aren't they?
Yes,
from
they're stunning. They are.
Beautiful restaurant, and they do live music as well, don't they?
Yes, I think they do. Yes. And also they have the art exhibitions on there as well, so you can see
where we've been talking about, for instance, with some of the local artists, Richard Wood. And
of course, the new magazine's up online. We're hoping for delivery this afternoon, so we shall start delivering tomorrow.
Look forward to reading that.
And this was on Facebook, so there's a full restaurant guide from pages 56 to 70. So if something else takes your fancy there, you'll be able to read all about it.
Great.
And then there's one more event. They're selling tickets now for on Friday the 25th at La Casa in Algaida, Calahonda, and that's in aid of Kudeka. And they're going to do a lovely buffet. They do great buffets in there, actually, so that'd be really nice. And you can see on page 12 of the magazine, you can get the details and phone numbers, etc., to buy your tickets.
Okay, that's good. And anything might be putting you on the spot here, there's probably loads of things. Is there anything in this particular issue that's just come out of the Key to Migas Costa magazine that you think, that is important that people know about?
We've got a page of things to watch out for with regard to being fined and things like that, so I thought we'd probably talk about that next week.
That would be great, yes.
Yeah, so we'll get that page up and I'll run through and we'll go through all the magazine next week. And we're going to also have Matthew next week from the Field of Dreams, which is he does the football coaching for the boys and girls at St Anthony's College.
Okay,
so
look forward to that then. Well, wish you a good Easter.
Thank you.
And see you next
Yeah,
week.
birthday Easter it is for me.
Yes, we have to say happy birthday to Sandy because it's her birthday on Sunday.
Yes.
You share it with Jill Leonard, who does our local
really.
fire and weather Facebook page.
I'm still waiting for the grandchild. It's not wanting to come yet. It's a few days late. Any day now.
It might want to arrive in the world on your birthday.
It might well do. Might well.
Fingers crossed it does on that day. Thank you, Sandy. Thanks. And of course, good luck with the Tita spices. And for yourself, Little India's always busy anyway, the restaurant. But I hope that you're busy throughout the Feria.
Thank you. And hope to see you there.
Oh, you definitely will. I was there last year. I loved the shows. They were fantastic.
Okay.
And of course the food, always have done. Okay. Thank you. We've got Mary Knapp then next from the Fine Arts and Decorative Society. And they have an art and craft fair which is coming up on the 23rd of April. So do stay tuned in.